Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. The Ethereum chart hasn't really moved much since yesterday. I mentioned yesterday that Ether might be working on this B wave over the weekend. At the moment, it seems like it plans to do that. We're going to take a look at the microstructure in this video. Let's talk about the different potentials that we have here on the chart. I've added a short-term, very bullish scenario as well, just so that we have a bullish alternative, but it is only the alternative. So the preferred scenario is currently that Ether, like Bitcoin, has probably started a wave 4 correction. That's still the view. I mean, we can see a 3-wave move to the downside. It is more of a 3-wave move to the downside, like an ABC structure. In what I call an A wave, this bottomed yesterday at around 3,560 USD. That's wave A of 4. Wave B of 4 might have started already. So wave B of 4 could be unfolding. Yeah, we might have seen the A wave. We might have seen the B wave. Maybe the C wave is unfolding right now. We're going to zoom in a minute and take a look at targets for this C wave. And also we take a look at, okay, what's the confirmation level that needs to break to the downside to suggest that here the C wave is unfolding of this wave 4. And if really this wave count is correct and wave 4 is unfolding, then the ideal support region for wave 4 is between 2,977 and 3,522 USD, with the ideal, within the ideal zone, the ideal support level is $3,200. It's the 38.2 retracement, a level that is very often reached by fourth waves. That's sort of what I'm tracking as an A, B, C structure. In this scenario, the B wave might overshoot. So that's something to keep in mind. And at the moment, however, I have no evidence for it, but I think it's likely in the current market. We could also see the B wave trend just sideways. Okay, so I just want to make sure that everybody understands that B waves can form different patterns. So it's not clear which one exactly is going to unfold, but we just have to be a little bit flexible and dynamic with regards to the dynamic developments of the microstructures within the current correction. So that's the preferred scenario, that we form this more extended ABC structure and the C wave is likely still unfolding. The wave 4 is likely still unfolding. That move down was quite deep for anything else. And therefore, I think we're now working on this B wave. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a minute. But that's all part of an overall bullish scenario and would indicate that pullbacks could rather be used to add to positions. I would not be shorting this market personally. I mean, you can do that if you want that, but I don't see a clear short trade setup. Yeah, it's a bullish market. I find shorting in a bullish market counter trend moves not very productive. It can work for sure. It's more difficult. It could be that this, what we witness here, is just an A, B, C structure in a wave 2. Okay, so that a wave 1 topped here and a wave 2 pulled, basically yesterday's low is a wave 2. When we could start a third wave now, that would be an aggressively bullish scenario. I can really only focus on that if we see a 5-wave move to the upside, which breaks above this week's high, which formed at $4,090. Okay, so it's a bullish alternative. We need to have one. But that's not what I'm primarily watching for until I see further evidence. Now let's zoom in to the detailed wave count. And here you can see the movement is very choppy, very corrective. Looks a bit like a bear flag style here. So my view is that this here, either wave B topped, but then it was extremely weak. That's possible. If the B wave topped, I need to see a break, convincing break, below the 3,565 level, yesterday's low, to suggest that the C wave to the downside has started to unfold. Until then, I cannot rule out a more extended B wave. I think that's very likely. I would prefer a more healthy B wave. That's not me predicting that, but I think it's likely in the current market conditions that the B wave extends a bit further. I think over the next few sessions we should know more. And if it does, and if we're doing what I've already added to the Bitcoin chart yesterday, if we're doing this, so that this was an A wave, maybe this here was a B wave, we're now in a larger C. I mean, that's already how I've labeled it. So, okay, no, what I wanted to share with you is So it could be this, or in the yellow count, see it's too early. So yeah, basically that, so that the B wave is still unfolding. And in that case, an extended B wave could take the price into the region between $3,850 and $4,000. Okay, so that would not even suggest an overshooting B wave, but also of course possible. Very important, B waves can overshoot. Yeah, B waves can overshoot. So at the moment, I'm labeling this as an ABC structure. Yeah, keep an open mind if the B wave extends, and I think it's worth recognizing and acknowledging that potential until we see that break below yesterday's low at $3,560. That's at the moment my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.